What's going on, guys? Welcome to the June 7th, 2020 NXT Takeover in Your House review. We are your hosts, Nika Zoid, a.k.a. Aero.
It's your boy, Jay Fizzle, a.k.a. Fiz.
And this is Pearls of OB Times, a.k.a. Blue. What's going on, people?
We're going to keep it going. Look at that fancy, baby.
We had a great day, guys. We're going to keep it going.
We're going to keep it going, man. So I just want to get it off the bat. I love the arena setup. As you guys can see in the background right here, the arena setup was really cool tonight. Like, they should definitely hit the more old school kind of stuff. Really cool environment. Fiz, go ahead and cap us off.
All right. So just to reiterate what he just said, the whole way that it looked was really, really nice. Everybody was coming out of the garage. Anyways, let's go ahead and go to the first match. So the first match that we had was the 6 women's tag match. It was Blackheart,
Shotzi.
There you go. Shotzi! Versus Candace, Larae, Dakota Kai, and Gonzalez.
Yeah, I didn't catch that match. So y'all two can tell us about that.
Got it.
Ooh, sounds good to us. So just a few highlights that I like. First thing I'm gonna highlight is Larae. What was she wearing? They're calling her the super brat of NXT right now. But is she trying to portray this fallen angel? What was the wings? So I kind of just make a quick joke on that because I was like, hold up. I like how everybody's coming out, but in her attire, kind of confused. She's supposed to be the super brat, but anyways. So there were high-flying moves. There was a segment where Mikazoid, he explained it was called Oprah Winfrey. It was just giving it every every person was just doing a high move, top off, a suicida. They were just high-flying all over the place. But
hey, Blue, he wanted to say suicida. You see how bad he wanted to do that?
I did. But on a real note, I felt for this was a good opener. It was a very good opener for this NXT takeover. Tegan Knox ended up hitting the Shining Wizard and pin Dakota Kai. But I just like the chemistry of the match. That's all I can say. It was a good match for opening.
Yeah, Raquel Gonzalez, excuse me. They really played up her size. You could tell compared to all the other women in the ring, she was by far the biggest one in the ring as far as size and height. And they really played to her strength. She looked dominant when she needed to. Even when she was getting hit, she was no-selling the effects, which really built that toughness character of hers. Overall, fast-paced. It was a great opener. They definitely chose the right match. The Faces got the win. The only complaint that I had was the feud built up between Candace LeRae and Miam, to me, didn't really feel like it was really taken advantage of. But outside of that nitpicking, great match. It was a fun-filled opener. And next, I'm going to go ahead and talk about this one. I absolutely loved this match. Match of the night. This is match of the night. It was Finn Balor versus Damian Priest. My goodness. Damian Priest's entrance alone is amazing. I love his entrance. Let me get that out the way. I love how Finn Balor is getting used in NXT. I love the character. I know this match wasn't necessarily a super face versus a super heel. I mean, Damian was the clear heel here, but I really like how Finn Balor has that aggressive side. He's not just coming out to the ring all, the smiling thing really never does anything for me. So I really like that, he really was aggressive from the jump. That's, if you have a feud because somebody tried to end your career, that's how you go at him. Even a babyface, even though they're supposed to use those babyface moves, Finn Balor was at that point where enough is enough. I'm going to show you why I'm one of NXT's greatest. Hard-hitting, non-stop. The flips were there when they needed to be, but it was so good. The in-ring psychology, Blue can tell you about this as he is an indie pro wrestler, but the in-ring psychology really makes a match, and it can tell the story of a match without even having to have words portrayed. And it did so well. I absolutely loved it. Finn Balor wins with the coup de grace. I absolutely loved that match. It was great between the two of those fighters.
Yeah, I agree. For me, that was definitely the match of the night as well. Finn Balor definitely portrayed the aggressive Prince from that we saw from back when he was on the Bullet Club, even when he was alone. He portrayed it. At the very beginning of the match, he literally just came out and went straight for the attack after he did his entrance. Like, literally, he just did one of those, like, drop kicks that he does in the corner. And Damian Prince was like, hold up. I'm ready now. Like, he's full thrown. Like, I'm here for business. I'm not here for fun anymore. That's all done. So, Finn Balor, man, you presented yourself very well. Your connection with the chemistry with Damian Prince as well. Kudos to that. Make a quick little joke real quick. Damian Prince, again, what the hell were you wearing, brother? It was almost like from a side view, you was wearing shorts and pants. You were almost wearing like you was wearing fish like net pants, like you wore a girl outfit. I'm just gonna say that for my part. Yes, I'm gonna be the villain right now, but I don't know what you was wearing, man. Try that again next time. Your other attires where you be giving appreciation, respect for Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, like go back to that. But don't do that ever again. Throw that out there. Give that to someone else. But overall, match of the night.
Yeah, I would have to say, what in the world was he wearing? Like, I was doing something, and I was like, oh, let me turn this on real quick because I was missing a little bit of the match. And I seen Damian Priest get up from from off the mat, and I thought he had I thought his whole trunks was fishnet. So I was like, bro, what's going on here? And then when he got up, I seen the whole outfit. I'm like, bro, like you can see a little bit of side butt in the trunk. I'm like, I don't know how I felt about that, brother. But the match, I like the match. I'm actually having some highlights shown right now, just like showing like a little bit of what he was doing. I need Damian Priest to give me some more intensity because he wasn't as intense as I want a heel to be. Because he was like, if you're a heel and you already injured Finn Balor doing all the stuff Finn Balor throughout the whole feud, I need you to be angry the whole time. I need some fire from you. And I didn't see that fire. I seen the fire from Finn Balor because, Finn, this is the time for Finn Balor to get his revenge. But I also need to see the fire from the heel. Like, so now you want this fire? You want to see some fire? I'll give you some fire. I need that back from Damian Priest. Because Damian Priest was like he was wrestling like his attire looking kind of sad. Like I was, but I think the match went on a little bit too long, just a little bit too long. Because I don't know. It's just a lot of those moves that they were doing, they could put me out quickly, and they were just kicking out of all these big moves and stuff. I think it went on a little bit too long, but the match psychology was great. I just need intensity from Damian Priest a little bit more. If you're doing a heel, and I got to see some heel moves. I got to see an eye poke. I got to see some choking, something like that going on to make me see that you are a bad guy. You know, all those moves. Anybody can do moves, but it takes real skill to be a bad guy. But that's all I got for it.
So we're going to piggyback right off of what you said, and we're going to get into the North American Championship match where Johnny Gargano fought Keith Lee. And, man, when you talk about being a heel, Johnny Gargano, my goodness.
Yes.
For you to be the soul of NXT to
Kill
who you are
night.
now, you effing killed it tonight, Johnny Gargano. You should have won. Keith Lee, I like you. You're a little too bland of a character for my taste. Once again, we're going to – you know what? Every week, if I see somebody with this, you're getting what's called the Alexa Bliss faceless moment of the night. Because when Keith Lee does anything, it's this.
Hey.
Okay,
I just want to add on something real quick because remember how Keith Lee on Instagram said some all lives matter, but he came out trying to save face with the Black Lives Matter trunks? Mm-hmm. I saw that. I saw you.
We all saw it.
There you go. And Johnny Gargano. Blue, Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano, to me, carried that match. He carried the match.
Mm-hmm.
He, kept messing with the eye. He kept messing with the injured hand. He also showed off what makes him Johnny, what makes him Mr. NXT, whether it's the soul or the person who's taking NXT by force. He shows how to do it in both roles. He could play a face or a heel perfectly. Like, he did so good tonight. And Keith Lee, he had some moments, but man, Johnny, I can't praise you enough, man. You killed it. One of y'all two can go at it. Lee retained after the what's his move called? Big Bang Catastrophe, inverted jackhammer, power slam thing.
So I had two good highlights. The first one was where Johnny jumped off the top rope and Keith Lee caught him, but then he got him in this standing armbar. That jump,
that was nice,
beautiful.
That was nice.
In-ring ability to be a villain, his chemistry when he wrestles with people, his moves, which to me, I don't want to say has developed, it is already there. Johnny Gargano is a wrestler with heart and passion. His character building, his speaking on the mic is overall really good to me. So that move was really good. And then for the second time I've seen on NXT, Keith Lee in this shoulder block, literally on the show. I was still literally talking to Nick and I was like, dude, has anyone got thrown through the plexiglass yet? What happens? This dude gets pushed through the plexiglass. And I was like, oh man, that's what I wanted to see. Adam
and he sold it like a champ.
That was beautiful with Adam Cole. But yes, he sold it. It was good. So those are my two highlights. I don't know why, but I think Keith Lee needs to find his own signature move. I'm almost getting tired of seeing him doing spirit bombs. I'm getting tired of it. Big dude as him needs to do something more aggressive to me. But other than that, he won. He retains the belt, which means that I'm hoping that Gargano now has a few, hopefully getting to Adam Cole so we can have this couples championship.
And I really thought the match was going to be a bummer, but it definitely picked up towards the end. I just want to add that in there.
All right, I'm going to have to be the bad guy of this whole thing because this match was probably one of the worst matches I've seen in a very long time. And I'm going to tell you why. How tall is Johnny Gargano? He's about 5'7", probably about 150 pounds. How big and tall is Keith Lee? About, let's say 6 foot, 6'1", about 300. Why did this match go so long? Why? If I had Marco Stunt versus Brock Lesnar in the cage, it's not gonna go that long. Why did this match go so long? It completely took me out of it. Yes, if Johnny Gargano could have did something at the start of the match and got him down and then worked on him, that would have been fine. But this match went way too long for somebody that big and that small. It just kind of took all the believability out of it. This match should have lasted 5-6 minutes. It should not have been no 15, 20-minute match. It was that, yes, Johnny Gargano did take over the match because he is the heel. Heels usually take over matches. And yes, he played the heel role perfectly, but went on way too long. And this made Keith Lee very weak. So because think about this, if it takes you 20 minutes to beat up this small of a guy, what is how is that going to translate when you try to beat up Roman Reigns or Bobby Lashley or Brock Lesnar? You should be losing that match then. If you can't take out this little dude, that means you're weak. That means your moves don't do nothing. So, it's just this kind of thinking where, yes, I know they're going to put on a good match, but it just should have been shorter. That's all.
And my last thing on this part, the thing that kind of threw me off was the Miam and Candace Larae interference. I really felt like that wasn't necessary. Anywho.
See, what they should have did with that, they should have had, Candace kind of do something on the Titantron or whatever, and then have her beat up. And then that kind of throws Johnny Gargano off. And he's like, oh, shoot. And then, you know, Keith Lee taps on the back, smacks him or something, and does a spirit bomb. That would have worked. You know what I'm saying? Like Candace LeRae distract Keith Lee or whatever on the Titantron, and then she gets beat up. That would have worked. But when they came out, I'm like, why are they coming out here like that? Like what was the point of Candace LeRae coming out there? But yeah,
it was only out there for like a minute or two.
It was stupid. Guys, I'm gonna skip a match and then come back to it. First, we're gonna do Tommaso Ciampa versus Karrion Kross. The right person won. They won the way they should have. Tommaso Ciampa does not look weak, especially if he's going up to the main roster. It gave Kross the build-up that he needed to against a credible NXT superstar, and really credible one. It was a quick match. It wasn't bad by any means, but it did what it needed to do. Any thoughts, guys, on that one? Or
I'm basically with you. Karrion Kross is his first NXT pay-per-view. They wanted to make him look really, really strong and really powerful so that who else can try to compete and beat him. He's going to probably go through and beat all the top wrestlers. Nothing else to say.
Yeah, I'm watching some highlights of it right now. I love the way the match went because first, they did not kill the character of Tommaso Ciampa. They didn't kill him. And that's how you're supposed to do it. Yes, you want to get Karrion Kross as an over guy, and this is how you do it. You give him a credible person, but he still has to overcome something. And then that last and they kept the match good. Tommaso Ciampa had some yes, Kross got in his stuff at the beginning. That's what you're supposed to do. Get your guy like your monster guy. Get him big. Get him some good moves at first, and then all of a sudden, the babyface comes back. Boom, 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 because he's not dead. He's Tommaso Ciampa, and then and they didn't kill Tommaso Ciampa off because he got choked out. That happens. Hey, you got caught in the submission, and then he didn't tap. That's great. He didn't tap out. He was strong. He took it like a champ. That's it. And it was a short match. It did what it was supposed to do. I liked it. And that's exactly how you build a monster guy. Give him a credible person to beat. That's how you do it.
Yep. Okay. Now for the heartbreak of the night, we have Adam Cole versus Velveteen Dream in a Fiz, correct me for it, a backlot brawl for the NXT Championship. Can somebody take it away first before I give my thoughts?
Well, I'll just talk about the first part. So when Adam Cole came out, he came out with the monster truck. I was like, okay, all right, I can see that. Now, when Velveteen came out, I got hyped. I was like, okay, first of all, he came out with a yellow Lambo. I was like, okay, cool. Then when he came out, and my man was in the Negan outfit with the Lucille bat, I was like stunned. I was like, yo, this dude, Velveteen Dream, the majority of his outfits when it comes to NXT pay-per-views were solid. This one was incredibly good. I was excited to see that. But then, at the very beginning, me and Aero were talking about, the lighting. The lighting at the very beginning killed. Oh. It almost put me back into the reference when it was that red background with the whole,
with the Fiend.
Yeah, with the Fiend. I was like, it's killing my eyes. Us as the viewers looking at it from the screen at the TV, it destroyed the beginning of the match.
If it's killing our eyes, just imagine what the two wrestlers are having to go through.
And then I'll make one more statement, and then we'll go into the wrestling part of it. The whole Uber thing that happened, where the Uber came in, and it was lady was someone called an Uber, and then the referee was like, it's unsafe over here. You should go. And I'm sitting here was that supposed to be a joke? That was dumb to me. But anyways, let's get to the wrestling. Who's next?
I'm just going to say something. Hold on. The wrong guy won. I'm not reviewing this match. The wrong guy won. Dream over.
Yeah, I said this on Twitter. It really sucks to see black athletes, and you you know that these black athletes are some of the best athletes in the world. And whatever sport that we do, we are the best. But pro wrestling is one of the only sports that does not see our potential or take us seriously. Adam Cole should not have won this match whatsoever.
They built Dream like this was Dream's.
Yeah, they built Dream great. And every time, like Dream has been in many championship matches, but he's only won one. And he didn't even have that long of a reign.
But every NXT title, he done lost. He's the Shinsuke Nakamura of the NXT championship. And what I mean by that is Shinsuke Nakamura, out of 6 championship matches in the main roster, lost every one of them, and that's Dream.
Yeah, and it sucks. So now it looks like Dream can't win the big one. And yes, like this is a work, but if we're taking our like if we're just letting our imagination run and just watching it as a fan, you're gonna think that Dream just can't win the big one. So it's like, why is he putting in these matches and you know he's gonna lose all the time? And it's been years and years and years where he's just lost matches, and that's just not good. It doesn't look good for his character. WWE has buried him now. Like this is buried now. Like he like, I don't know if he's going to be called up to the main roster, but his character is kind of dead until they can revive it somehow.
I can't take him seriously. Like you said, anytime he goes for a championship match, first thing I'm gonna say is, oh, here we go. He's over here to enhance somebody else. He's not the enhancer.
No.
And the only reason I can remotely think that he lost this time is because the allegations that were placed against him in a couple weeks ago. That's the only reason I can fathom, that he lost.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I mean, the only highlight that I saw, just to add to everything what y'all said, was where Velveteen Dream like punched Adam Cole off the ladder. And like that was a highlight. But other than that, it's like after that happened, his career fell just like Adam Cole. Shattered.
Now,
There we go.
Now, justice was served, even though this is so Charlotte can win another championship and get closer to Rick's. I don't care about that. Tonight, justice was done because, damn it, Io Shirai is our new NXT Women's Championship. The match was great. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to just point something out. And I told Fiz about this because now I'm happy again. But let me tell y'all something. I don't know if y'all caught this like I told Fiz. Io Shirai has been in, I think they said 6 championship matches. Rhea Ripley, I think, was in 13. Charlotte Flair has been in 66 championship matches. 66. Did you know that, Blue?
No, I did not know that, actually.
60. They pointed it out. She's been in 6, and I had to highlight that because 66, and this is coming from Charlotte Flair, where she, they're giving her this championship reign because she feels like she hasn't been utilized correctly. Before y'all say anything, Charlotte Flair, really? You've been in 66 times. Really? 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 Io Shirai, you jumped off the stage. Amazing. And you didn't just fall. You actually got some air. I loved it. I love that moonsault on the Rhea Ripley at the end. It looked brutal. That was a smart way for her to get the pin. Charlotte doesn't take the loss. Charlotte could have got pinned. It wouldn't have mattered because it's Charlotte Flair. But that's okay. I love the match. The right person won. Thank you. Especially for what y'all did to me in Velveteen Dream. She better have won. Vince.
Yeah, I'm going to add on to some of the things he said. Of course, I'm going to hit the comedy real quick. So when Io Shirai came out, one announcer said, She's going to do the Exorcist head spin.
Yeah, he was looking at it was Morrow that said it.
Because when she goes like this.
This interest, you just want to do the Exorcist head spin. I was like, ready?
Oh my gosh. And then Ripley came out looking like Marilyn Manson. I'm like, one contact guy. I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all are so freaking creative, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she had the one white boot on that.
But I am going to spot something that was really, really cool, though. So when Io Shirai got her moonsault, it was almost perfect timing because Charlotte Flair couldn't, no way, like, try to, stop the count because she was already in the figure 8. So she was almost like, I can't get out. 1, 2, 3, over. She's now frustrated, like, oh my gosh. So that was really, really good writing right there. That's the stuff that we want to see. Not this crazy, weird stuff that doesn't connect. That was beautiful. Yep. So good job on the creative writing right there.
Yeah, I don't really have any problems with this. It was a very good, entertaining match. I love the women. I love how WWE is letting these women main event the matches. Right. These women are killing it. Like I keep saying it before, like people on Twitter and stuff will say Impact has the best women or AEW has the best women. No, hell no. WWE has the best women on any roster. Like other than the girls in Japan, is Japan WWE bar none. These girls are killing it. They they're slamming like men. They're doing moves like men. They're hitting each other hard like men. Like they are getting it. I love the match. This was very entertaining. And yes, the right person won because a lot of people are just tired of seeing Charlotte Flair. A lot of people wanted to see Io Shirai win, and she deserves it. She's been killing it as well. She's one of the best women on that whole roster. NXT, freaking SmackDown, Raw, whatever. She is one of the best wrestlers.
And she connects with the crowd.
Yeah, and with men, she's one of the best wrestlers on the whole roster. So, props to all of those girls in that match. I really don't have any complaints about it.
Now, I want to tell the audience watching. I'm gonna tell you why Charlotte lost for real. And I told Fiz, mark my words, on June 6, 2020, I told y'all first. Listen to me now. Charlotte lost. Charlotte's in the championship match at Backlash. Charlotte's gonna win the championship for Bayley. That's why Bayley and Sasha Banks won the tag team championships, so they could defend those while Charlotte takes the women's SmackDown championship. Bayley and Sasha are gonna lose those tag team championships. That's going to cause the feud to come full circle whenever they're going to run it. Mark my words, Fiz. You heard me tell you a couple hours ago when I was at work. Y'all heard it here. Watch how it unfolds, and y'all will see it.
But see, you also got to tell the reason why, too, though. Remember you talked about Ric Flair's
Oh, for the record. Yeah, she has to be able to lose to get the title. She got to lose to get the title back. So she lost, but that's the big reason why she lost, because she's going to lose the NXT title. She brought some Flair over to NXT again. She's going to go to SmackDown and win that championship next Sunday. Watch. And then watch. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
See, when Charlotte Flair come out, her music, as soon as her music started, she'll be like, and his name is John Cena. That's what her music need to be as soon as she come out.
My man is horrible.
Yo, her name, I'm gonna do a hashtag. I'm gonna put freaking Super Charlotte. That's what I'm gonna start naming her. Super Charlotte. Super Cena, Super Charlotte.
Hey, she's gonna be Cena and Ric Flair. Watch, she about to be like a 20-time champ. Mark my words.
She's about to be 40 times.
Hey, she catching up to R-Truth, boy.
That foolish belt, man. Oh my God. To the hardcore belt, man.
Oh shoot. Hey, guys, we got Raw. We got Raw coming to you guys. We got we're gonna do AEW because we haven't got you guys an AEW review yet. So be ready, okay? And then we got
You don't want that smoke?
I'm excited for this AEW because guess who's on there?
Who?
FTR.
Oh, okay. You know what? Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Funny enough, speaking of them, they have not signed the actual contract though. That's a weird one. And then we got Backlash the Sunday after. Guys, for Raw, we're each gonna cover an hour of the show. 3 hours is a lot to watch. We do these reviews so you guys don't have to. We're gonna figure out who's gonna cover which hour, but that's how we're gonna do that. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment.
Before we continue, we gotta rate tonight's pay-per-view, man.
4.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an ass of 4 too.
There we go.
I had to give it a 3.8.
Hey, there you go.
That's close. There we go.
Yep. And my match of the night, I told you guys at the beginning, Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. I loved it.
Same.
Yeah,
A strong second was the women's championship match, though.
Yeah, I had to go match tonight with women's championship.
Boom.
Yeah. 66 championship matches, and she got the Charlotte Flair.
It was another good fact. NXT has been live since so they've been up for 5.5 years.
Yep.
That's actually really good for developing and having better ratings. Finn
Balor, I want to give you a personal shout out. Hey, congratulations on your win. You just set the record amount of wins for takeovers at 11. Congratulations,
That's right.
dude.
That's right.
Didn't want to forget that. If you ever see this video, Charlotte, 66 championship matches, and you complaining? 60. Hey, guys, we're going to get out of here because I can stare at that camera all night. Once again, guys, thanks for the support. We will catch you guys on Monday Night Raw. Aero, Fiz, and Blu signing out.
Yeah.
Hey.
Peace.